exactly what character development really is, lumping on more and more cool powers and abilities for our protagonist to utilize. Because constantly seeking more and more power is what makes a person good, right? Well, I suppose we could also have our characters overcome their flaws while we are at it. Flaw scrubbing is a great way to fake character growth. Need to develop a secondary character? Just have them realize they have a character flaw at the story's midway point. Then they can be safely ignored for the rest of the story because now that they don't have any flaws, they're boring. Naturally, we should only have our protagonists lose flaws at the very end of the story, and only one flaw should be removed per book for maximum series potential. Flaw scrubbing is great because once someone realizes they have a flaw, said flaw instantly vanishes. Actually working to improve moral character is dumb when we can take shortcuts instead, and that is what flaw scrubbing is all about. Uh-oh, did a fan favorite character get all their flaws scrubbed in the story? Did a charming rogue learn to open up and trust those around him and ultimately sacrifice for a cause greater than himself? Well, that's going to be a problem because now he has nothing to learn for the sequel. There's only one thing to do. No, not give him a new character arc that is a natural outgrowth from the lessons learned in the previous story. Nope, we reset his character back to the way he was before as though nothing happened at all. His struggles, his trial, his suffering and sacrifices that shaped his choices and made him a truly better person should all be completely invalidated and his character sent back to square one. I'm sure fans will be thrilled to see their emotional investment in their favorite character squandered. So we reset our character for the sequel, gave them a bunch of powers, had other characters tell us about our protagonist's growth, and created a backstory. What more could we add to aid in a character's development? How about a love triangle? Now I know what you are wondering. Is there really room in a story for both character development and a love triangle? Of course there is. But we're not going to do that. Instead, it's best for a writer to simply trick themselves into thinking that the protagonist's realization of her true feelings for handsome McBadboy is gripping character development. Meanwhile, the romantic subplot should gradually strangle any real semblance of character development. There's simply no time for a character to care about anything else other than resolving their relationship drama. I suppose a writer could use a budding relationship to show how a character learns to compromise, or show how a teen gradually learns to handle new emotions. But those are not nearly as interesting as subjecting the reader to endless pages of a character's internal pining and complete inability to just freaking spit it out and finally admit what they actually want. Sorry, where was I? Oh, right. Just be sure the said romantic revelation comes at the end of the story. Gotta get our money's worth out of that love triangle. Wait. What am I even saying? That's not any way to write. A character should gradually build up their arc over the course of the story until a revelation that shows them a truly new perspective, allowing them to change. A character could undergo a true metamorphosis and maybe even become a better person. Or they could miss their moment forever and reject their golden opportunity to better themselves.